like to gather to one of them is the source of the spill. We are going to inquire or gather if the source of the spill is likely from a storage leak or from the factory or from probably an accident, a tanker accident or something. Then another information we'd like to gather is the type of water bodies that are affected. If it's a river section, if there are drinking points, drinking water points around there or something. Then also we'd love to inquire or find out about the spread and the direction of the contamination of the spill, if it's affecting nearby communities also, or if it's going downstream, those kind of questions. Then we'll also find out if there are presence of aquatic deaths from the spill, to use that as an ecological indicator for the spill. Then we also inquire the current weather conditions of that place. Because with more rainfall, there is likely to be further spread. So we'll find out about the current weather condition. Then we'll also find out if there is any ongoing cleanup by anybody, any local authority from there. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Also, I think you should pay attention to if the color of the water matters, and if the water is also these are things also for that's fine by your you have the way let's finish that.
Objection, my lord.
These are ideas. They stop. So we cannot get it all right. If you can't do that, that's why we work as a team.
So thank you very much for this very well, I have an observation. You gave us the point of what you want to get. You didn't really tell us the questions you asked. We were taught of questions, probing questions, open-ended questions, and they give us examples. So I expected that after you told us the information you want to get, you will tell us the question you asked to get those information.
They are, you didn't listen. It was said. He said the questions will be asked to know whether there is
And let's appreciate ourselves for it. It's not easy.
So let's give group one and group 2 a round of applause again. Okay, group 1, group 3. Your turn.
Sorry, just a minute. Please, I'll be passing the guest bill around for you to sign. There's a hotel video, start of the time. So just do it quietly without distraction, just to put your signature and give it back. Thank you.
So for group 3, you're looking at the public health impact. So what question would you ask to?
Sorry, also cross-check the spelling of your name. If there's a problem, don't sign. Sorry.
Okay, so we are looking at what questions will be asked to assess the potential threats to human health. So the likely questions we are to ask, one of it is, have you noticed people experiencing difficulty in breathing as a result of the oil spillage? There's also, have there any records of death as a result of that? Then, has there been any unusual smell or discoloration of the water sources? They also have you noticed skin irritation of the people of the community. And also, are people vomiting, coughing, and having nausea? Alright, thank you so much.
You should also ask them if they use the water as a source of drinking or for farming. This is also a point to note because it will public health impact. If people are taking from that water, then it will affect them and their health. Thank you, and over the next thing. Please let's appreciate them.
So, based on the observation of the last person was group 2, I wanted to also state that the question here stated that we should gather information and there are various ways to gather information, not necessarily question answer. But for the number 3 question, which now says we should ask questions, then these are where you now ask the questions directly. Which some of the questions would be that is the river a source of drinking water for them communities? Then another question would be, are there reports of illnesses linked to that spill currently? Another question would also be, are livestock or food supply affected by the spill? Then most importantly, we need to find out what vulnerable groups are at risk from this spill. Thank you.
Thank you for that.
Let's give a round of applause to them. Group 1, table 4.
Please let's appreciate them for a round of applause for them.
Okay, I'm reporting from group 1, table 4, and
Let's pay attention, please.
as the
Please
scenario
cross-check
that
the spellings of your names.
from the
If it's
scenario
not
that was
correct,
given to us
don't
on
sign.
Sunday.
So we pay attention.
Please, let's pay attention to her, please.
Okay, from the scenario given to us in group 1, table 4 is the next step. So for scenario 1, next step. We can't get to next step without getting the first, second, and third. Okay, assuming, let me stand in the position of the previous supervisor. Now I want to give this next step. So from what our group members have done as the previous supervisor, we have to escalate our next step is to escalate the information to the previous supervisor and the SC, the state epidemiology for immediate action and the next step.
We spelled correct,
I want to experience the response. Let's say that you're in the role of a supervisor. What do you do? Who are the next line of agency you are contacting?
Okay, different like previous supervisor. Our next person is SC will come. So I'm not supposed to share this information. We are told from our lecture that as the previous supervisor, we are not supposed to take this information out without.
I'm sorry, I'm not getting
No, they will meet us, the lawyer signed it, I don't know. If the lawyer is supposed to be here,
This scenario,
just 2 names, now it is supposed to be 3, yes. So it's okay. So,
people in charge of the environment.
the lawyer told it to
Have you signed?
Beautiful.
No, it's fine. You took those other ones. No, now they'll return it back as far as they've signed. Thank you. Beautiful. I'm not in church. I'm in a training. These are my participants. Praise God. I'm not in church. I'm in the hall, the training hall. So I can see a lot of you guys saying amen, hallelujah, praise God, and all of that. Well, I'm not in church, I'm in the hall. I just want to show you guys what it looks like, what a typical day, what a typical day of my training looks like. So that's why I just choose to face the camera to the audience. I'm at the back edge actually.
Why are we calling fire?
Let's complete our
Thank you, sir.
Why you want to involve the board in fire service in the sense that you want to allow the occurrence of the fire to occur before you are
Two of them. Okay, they stepped out. Okay, that one that is. Okay, sir. It's fine. Oh, I hope you get them done slowly. And I will appreciate it if you come back to show us how your nails look like.
Within on the second thought.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Very, very flammable. And if fire is ignited, it can be lifted on top of water. And so many, both aquatic and other lives can be destroyed. So I think I agree. Now, in addition to that, I think the basic parastatal ministry is water resources. The water resource ministry should be adapted even before the Ministry of Environment. That's my thank you.
Another jota. I'm not sure if I have extra, but I'll check.
Let's not forget that in that river space, people will still want to school. And in the process, it cause fire. So bringing the fire service close is mitigation plan.
I don't think one of the should be the media outlets to be able to send public advisories for people to avoid.
Beautiful, are you done? terms of communication, looking at the institution as a general the every connect center was started where the branch from where the various stories were created. At the outside, we had only two receiving calls in favor of Makaba and the CR. In 2018, the SPC posted for staff during the US staff because of the staff operations. This simply means the connect centers are not two people, but you can say now there are about 15 call center agents. So with time, the call center grew and more people COVID came and people were introduced to the connect center. So how do we get our sources of data? The connect center as the hub of information generates data for reporting from last call, that's the phone call. When we get to POC, Mr. Ahmed took us through on what a last call is, how to respond to calls, how to log in, and how to generate our report. Also, we have our sources of data information available on several platforms. The so-called catapult. This was a catapult.
I'm just trying to what? Okay, the agenda.
So it's easy to do 1 and 2 before 2 o'clock. Lunch is 2, right?
Yes, sir.
And it's important that I move with Ahmad now
Okay, now.
to go and start making the arrangements. And 2 other people here.
So that's 4.
Yes, 4 of us. So let them do this.
Okay.
And then this one will take it tomorrow morning.
At EOC.
Either we do it here before leaving, or we do it there.
Okay, whichever.
You were saying we can get the breakfast at 8 o'clock.
Yes, I already told you.
Okay. And so we take the breakfast. My challenge is how early will we have lights there?
You mentioned
10
that.
o'clock. So instead of having time back, let's do this one topic here. We still have here. So we can still have 1 hour here.
Okay, that's fine.
Between that 8:30 and 10. That'll be 1 hour clear.
So that's this one, right?
That's for this one. And it's Ahmad.
Okay, I'm taking it.
In fact, both of them are doing it together.
Okay.
They were asking me to handle it. I said I could just make inputs.
Okay.
But let's see how that can be till tomorrow morning. Let's use this afternoon to run around, equipment, MTN, everything.
Oh, no problem. Well done.
My left has different things that are there from platform. So this is what it looks like when we log in. The reading time, information form and space, as well as other information the details in it. Classes of data reporting. Giving a supervisor data field, it's only a supervisor that can generate data from platform. So the data that is gotten from platform can be analyzed for reporting from the daily, weekly, or monthly basis. Please look and tell me why we are reporting. Why do we need to report? Please, I need answers. Why do we need to report what we are doing? Analysis. Please, I need record. Intervention. That's the key purpose of report for intervention. Because at some point we need all this data for intervention. So some of the data that are generated are daily call reports, every call reports, call graphs, cumulative calls per hour, and monthly cumulative calls per hour. Daily call reports, this is what it looks like. This gives daily report of calls of both successful and abandoned calls from every. So a successful call is a call that went sent, and later was able to speak. An abandoned call is a call that was not picked at all. That was not picked, yes, that is it. So this is the report showing the days, either in sales call, successful call, or total income call, with the percentage of those calls. It is always advisable that we keep our calls.
That is where the last step.
This can affect
So the ones you have collected, and now they show I can't looking photocopy.
so this is every week call report. This simply shows from every week, one
Yes.
Oh, okay. So let me just give the
How many are there?
Alex to sign so I can just add
Okay,
everything.
okay.
Yes, I'm coming.
where we have 277 successful calls and 10 calls. So look at every week in the month of June. Now we have 226 calls and 401 successful calls. So either reports from the call agent or network issues. Network can also be a factor. It's always advisable that you don't allow users to the point that we have a lot of failing calls. So this is called, this is a graph of calls per hour. So it shows from 1 a.m. So there was a call that came in, probably one call. 2 a.m. there was no call. 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m. a call came. 6 a.m. there was no call. And you can see that there was an increase in the time. 7 a.m. call came. It increased from 8, 9, 10, and it declined from 11, and it also increased again at 2 p.m., which also increased to 3 p.m., and on the decline down to around 9 to 10 p.m. So calls calling, and it's important to record how the calls came in. So this is what a monthly call recording is like. In January, you can see that we have 360 calls and 15 sales calls. Then the total inbound calls, the total are 377 calls, giving us a percentage of almost 20%. This is your job of understanding. This is your understand, can I see your hand? So let me take it. In January, we had a total number of 377 calls. Out of 377 calls, 16 bills and 62%. So what is happening? How do we get to this? Do we understand? So the month of February also, when we have successful calls of 4
Mr. Gerard, there's an issue with that. See, this amount you went doesn't tell me.
we have a total
So,
number
okay,
of
wait, I think it's for us. Oh, I get where the error is coming from. Let me let him know.
No, my phone is
It's
4
correct, yes, 4 nights. It's true.
Yeah, this is small. Yours is 175.
Sorry,
Yes,
just
it's
a
175
little
for what
clarification on that slide.
Okay.
How did we arrive at the total percentage of 5.7?
4.7.
5.7. How did we arrive at the total? Get your calculators. Get your calculators.
Sorry.
Get your calculators. This is going to be automated, but you need to understand the process, right?
Sir, sorry, before that case, I want to make a remark.
Okay.
Yes, the percentage of failed to total inbound call. I think that it's supposed to be failed divided by total inbound call.
Yes.
Divided by 100.
Yes.
Now, if that is correct, if you do that, it's not, that's not zero.
That's what I'm coming to.
Yes.
Please.
So
everybody
it's supposed to be
calculate.
failed call.
Yes,
divided by
let's do it together.
Now, if you do that,
Hold on. Hello. Please, let's do it together. together, pick up your calculators, and do 15 divided by 377, convert it to percentage. What do you get? Hold on, you've already done your own ahead. Let's give 10 seconds to everybody.
3.978.
3.978. Approximate it to
2 dB.
the nearest whole number. 4.0. Correct? Do the next one. 40 divided by 505. Convert to percentage.
7.9.
7.92. So we're trying to make it one decimal point, right? So it's also correct. Now, 20 over 425. 20 over 425.
4.70.
4.70. So it's also correct. Now, do the average of these percentages. 4.0 plus 7.9 plus 4.7. Do the average of 4.0 plus 7.9 plus 4.7.
5.70.
Guys, add all of them and divide by 3.
By 3. 5.73.
What do you get? You got 5.5. You got 5.5, one decimal. Does it agree with this?
No.
Okay. Now do this over this. 75 over this. Convert to percentage. 75 divided by 1307.
5.73.
5.73. Does it agree with that?
5.73.
Are we together?
Yes.
You did 75 divided by 1,307. Convert to percentage, and you got 5.7.
Yes.
But when you did the average of these percentages, you didn't get the same 5.7.
Yes.
So that shows you that that earlier method is a wrong method. Is it clear?
Yes.
It's a wrong method, so you need to understand the difference. You will not get the same answer by the two. And if you do that, you'll be misinforming whoever you are sharing the reports with. Does it make sense?
One other observation. It will be good you follow the decimal. If you are using multiple of decimal, as always, take all the numbers so that if you have decimal, you follow
So this is automated and manual seminal platform where we have to hear elements that are open configurable robot electronic systems designed to an event-based model, meanwhile exploring and functional awareness of cognition and so I'm sure we all know what a very papa. And how we can so when we get to the POC, we'll show how we can get our signals from that. So this is future aware. We are all familiar. Who does not know what future aware is?
Please mention it. Some of us are not aware.
Yes, yeah.
Explain what you do.
Rise up for recognition.
Let's pay attention for those of us that don't know what it is, please.
Very personal.
Okay, so it's aware, just situational awareness. So it's a way of getting information. Like, it's aware is getting information from informal sources, and then we organize it platform. You update, you check, like the platform, and you see options for diseases, then you see if the event is a biological event and mental event, and so on, chemical event. So let's say you pick up an information like a child is in a particular area. That event will be classified under biological. So you go to the platform, you click biological, then you go to the NGO. There's an option for local government area. You pick the local government area where you get information from, and then you pick the community if you have that information. Then you update the time frame when you got the information, then the symptoms. Then you also have diseases where there are symptoms. But if there is a symptom that is unique, or let's say it's a disease that you not heard of, you can say unknown. And you pick up the symptoms and you put them on you list them, you list the symptoms. And you also there's an option to ask if the information has been verified. If it has been verified, that means you have collected samples and taken to the lab and you have verified the information. If it's not verified, say unverified. So you post this information on the platform. There's also an option to come back and update. So if you get new information concerning that particular case or event, you can go back and update your new information. For example, you got an information that is a 2-year-old child that was 2. But then when you went to verify, and the information was not verified, when you go to the community, you see, let's say you inform the LGADSM, the LGADSM goes to the community or to the facility and sees that the child was actually a 4-year-old child, and that it wasn't stooling and vomiting. It was something else, maybe fever. You can come back and update and say, oh, the child is a 4-year-old child. You put the date where you got that recent information. The child is a 4-year-old child, and the case is not a suspected cholera case. It is this and this and that. So when you update that, if it's something that you still need to go to probe, you keep updating the information you get. But when you get the final information, for example, the child has cholera, he has been treated and has been discharged from the hospital, meaning that the case is closed. So you close that case. So as long as you still get information to keep updating, the case remains open until when that, and then if, let's say there's a spread, you come and update. Okay, this child was schooling. Now the younger brother is also schooling. So you keep updating it. When it's time to close the case, you close the case.
Let's clap for her.
Any question?
Okay. See, my question is on the case. You have been mentioning case. What if it's an outbreak that passed on one individual? How do you open the file?
You keep updating. Like I said, I mentioned that, for example, if the child in the family, another child also starts schooling. Everybody starts schooling, you go and update it. And then you say, I don't declare outbreaks. I only update that. So amount, let's say it started as one number. Now it's now 100 cases. I have updated that information. So it is left for the leadership to know what to do after getting the information. Also, I also update if EOC has been activated, if people have been sent for response, and who was sent. So all the information are updated.
Okay, let me, in addition to what she explained, let me summarize it. It's more like you had any rumor from the just a step-by-step incident, like I say, incident description from rumor level till the end of that event. So was done at the telling us is from now onwards, if we go out and hear any event of public health concern, you have to call her. It's either you call her or you send her a WhatsApp text. So we have to make sure that we have her number. Any information, anywhere. So our job is, once she gets the information, we have to send the people to verify. So from there, the gradual process of those who verifying or not verifying what was done, action done, and every other thing that was done, till if it's an outbreak, till we declare an outbreak, we activated EOC, we send people out, she will be giving detailed information step by step. And also, this helps us to generate situational reports. There's what we call situational report. So it's an automated app that can generate situational report. Well, I know that the buyers are not using that.
No, first you generate a spot trend.
A spot trend. Yes, it generates spot trend and situational report. But we don't use the automated version, we do it manually. Yes. I hope it's clear.
Sorry, okay, Gerald, I think this will be to you. How do we link sit away and EPS that is going to be the operation now? Because we are also receiving this at home. The very papa is calling. So is it our place to update the sit away or they should call the
Okay, sit away. Sit away is an event-based surveillance tool. Let's understand that. Sit away is an event-based surveillance tool. The moment somebody calls you and tell you that as a call agent that you have so and so there somewhere, as you are doing your normal call center data, using all your data and all this, the sit aware, the people in charge, the people that will be managing the sit aware will also do what? Do theirs. So this event-based surveillance, well, I say event-based surveillance will not be complete without this.
True.
It will not be complete without this. Because this will now give us, like I explained, the step by step. From here now, we now know that, okay, something happened, what next? So national will be seeing it from the back end that, perhaps a whole case of 5 unexplained deaths. After like 4 days, they are expecting to hear feedback that, okay, that they updated, that people have been sent to the field to investigate. And they came back and said, oh, look at what happened, look at exactly by after you're getting the clear picture. The sit away people will update the information. From there till the end of the intervention, once the intervention is done and is closed, she will be the person to now say, look at what was done, everything has been rectified, the case is now closed. Everybody will rest.
Somebody is asking what is someone's doing.
Okay, now, Summers is also a surveillance tool, but Summers now focuses more on indicator-based surveillance. So this is where if you go out to the field now and we have an outbreak, you are doing test investigation for Lassa fever or let's say cholera that is common in Bayelsa. So as you are going there now to like list 10 people, those 10 people you are like listed. That will not capture the list. It will just capture that you listed 10. But someone will now get details of those 10. How many sample was collected? How many sample was tested? For cholera, that we know that we don't collect samples from everyone. But if it's Lassa fever, if it's VHS or measles or others, COVID-19, you just collect once you collect the sample, SOMAS will capture it. But now there is supposed to be a linkage. I know that this is where there is supposed to be a linkage between Sitaway and SOMAS. My people are still working on that. So now, what we are trying to achieve, let me explain. What we are trying to achieve is to be able to link any particular cases to events that happened in the state. Let's say, like we did in scenarios, oil spillage. Let's say when oil spillage, some people took the water and they died. And we investigated, they started exhibiting symptoms, we thought it might be something, and we later realized that, okay, this is what it is, after the investigation. Now, if we link it on SOMAS, the moment you go to SOMAS and you look for, you want to see cases that were linked to what has the oil spillage, if you bring up all those cases for you. So that's where I know that they are trying to link to look it to events. So, but we have not achieved that yet. They are still in the process.
Okay, so please, for those of us who are still concerned about the linkage, please note that the PHEOC is already a physical place that is small enough to communicate with itself. So the linkage is already manual. It's already available manually. You should talk it to yourselves. The person managing Sitaware, the person managing SOMAS, the person managing EIOS, the person going to the field, everybody should be talking to themselves, coordinated by the EOC. So that one already is taking, or should take care of it until the automated synchronization is achieved from national. The second thing I want to say about that is that in the EBS, Sitaware is like the foundation, the electronic foundation of EBS. So at that level, like you said, you'll be getting the summaries, you'll be sending your case-based information, the line list, the case-based details, you'll be sending it to someone. So that's how we can have that linkage in our POC for now.
I'm
so
sure
we
you
hope
didn't
that
take your
we'll get there
an
soon.
hour to get your
We're
nails
started
done.
well.
So please, I got your explanation. Let's assuming I'm in the community, in one Korokorose village, and numbers have been put out that the Shakafo, Bayelsa State government has made a call center, the Egbe Developer Center, and there is also a Sitaware focal person. Which number will I call from the village that will give me what I need now? We said we should call her at any event. So the villagers, who should we now contact? Because they won't give the information to the Sitaware.
All right. She has the right and she has a very reasonable question. Now, to put it simply, for now, what the public has is phone numbers of staff, right? They have state FP, state DSNO, LG, DSNO, LIO, sometimes director of public health, some even have commissioner's number, you understand? And these are the people they've been calling already that eventually get the information into these platforms, right? However, going forward, we are working towards having these toll-free lines or these official EBS lines such that that will be circulated and that will be used. So you as a call center agent, you are now responsible as soon as you get information to move it to Sitaware. As soon as you get information, you move it to EOC to deploy RRT. RRT comes with line list. Line list enters SOMAS. Investigation continues in the line. Giving daily update on that investigation. For instance, it starts by saying a community informant in Korokorose called the EBS Connect Center, notifying us of suspected Mpox cases living in her backyard, in the house behind her. And we escalated Sitaware. So Sitaware just says an event of so and so, EOC has been notified. So EOC deploys, maybe calls the LGA people to investigate or gets more information. And by the next day, SITA says LGA team has been activated to investigate. By the third day, maybe they are bringing samples. I'm just giving a scenario. SITA will now say samples have been collected and are available at the state pickup points. By the fourth day, SITA will say samples have been picked up from the state point and sent to NRL. By the sixth day, SITA will say NRL has acknowledged receiving those samples. I'm just giving a scenario, whether it's the same day or the next day. Do you understand? Meanwhile, SOMAS will be updating line lists, contact lists, lab results, and so on and so forth. And weekly sit reps will be going out from the EOC. So that's why the EOC is supposed to be a very busy physical office.
You're done making your nails.
Not what we've had so far.
Are you a nail tech? Are you a nail artist? Because it didn't take you long to do this on your back.
Full screen. Full screen. You've gone one slide ahead. Okay.
How to generate our data. Then they are working on a system where you just log in a particular login details for Myota. So anything happening with Myota, and local language will be used and able to use it and report. So this is what a signal, a weekly signal generated from various platforms like when we have phone calls. For every one, how many phone calls, how many signals